So recently on social media platforms across the world, on Reddit and Twitter, and overall throughout the OSU community, perhaps some people have been starting to know my name, KAPNOYR, and starting to like my content. And I do appreciate every one of you guys who watch my content and enjoy it, and leave likes, leave comments, subscribe, and join my Discord. Like all the shit that would support me, right? All of the engagement tactics for you to support my channel so it can reach out to other people. I genuinely am grateful for all of you who watch my content. But in this video, I kind of want to go down the route of why I am the OSU Yapper, because I kind of want to address some things where, particularly this one person in my Discord server named Hollow, he does at me a lot. I don't really mind if you guys at me, like, it's completely fine if you want to at me about something, but as long as you at me something that's like decently important. But he's basically trying to give me some backseat gaming advice, like, what the fuck are you doing on the OSU niche? Why don't you just like talk about another niche? Like, well, what are you doing on the OSU niche? Like, some people out here, they don't even watch the videos fully because like the viewer retention is bad and shit like that. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck, right? And about an hour ago, I made like a whole ass rant. Like, I just talked about like all of the shit, just laid out the whole map there. You can see all of the territory, and I basically said, yeah, this is why I am the fucking OSU Yapper. Why the fuck I'm even doing this? And I gave my reasons, and yeah, maybe it is better if I go to another niche instead of talking about OSU. Like, who the fuck cares about OSU, right? And I was also debating on like if I should even talk about this topic, because I feel like it might be something that could get me either in trouble or maybe get me canceled or whatever the fuck. Like, some people wouldn't even like it. They'll be like, oh, now I see the dirty and ugly side of KAPNOYR. You know, like, this is why he's doing all of this shit. At the end of the day, I kind of figured I'm just gonna be honest, just completely honest, just be authentic, be me, and tell you guys why the fuck I'm even doing this shit in the first place. So first, I just want to read out like what I said in this Twitter. Like, I even posted on Twitter, where I feel like some people are wondering why the fuck I even make this type of content. But let me just read it. So first, Halo here, he said, at Pack, man, you need to become the moist critical of OSU. Aaron is the pyrocynical or whatever. Start reviewing drama and shit. It will be better than shit posting. And honestly, man, if you didn't stick to the OC community, you would get hella subs, just saying. So I appreciate Hallow. I know he's out here like trying to look out for my back and be like, hey, you should do this and that and whatever the fuck. I appreciate the reason why he'll be telling me all this, but sometimes it just kind of comes off as like a bit of a backseat. But he's basically saying I should become the moist critical of OSU. So if you don't know who moist critical is, it's basically another person who also is a yapper and talks to the camera about shit that interests him. Like, he's either talking about some random shit like dating or like bad text, or like either him just gaming or stream highlights. Like, a lot of people like him. I like him a lot as well. I watch him sometimes. I used to watch him a shit ton. I don't really watch him that much anymore because I just don't really watch YouTube in general. But I really like his content. And then he's out here also saying that Aaron is the pyrocynical or whatever. So pyrocynical is also another YouTuber who also makes commentary videos like Moist Critical, but he's kind of like another type of beat where he just kind of gives his own flavor to it. And I guess Aaron is out here being that type of beat, but I think Aaron is out here driving a lot more engagement compared to my channel, because his videos are a lot more well produced than mine are. But it is what it is. And he's also saying that I should review drama and it'll be better than shit posting. So the shit posting, as you guys probably saw, is like me saying like, skibbity toilet, is it good for OSU? Or can you find a girlfriend to play in OSU? Like, all these like shit post type of videos. And I do admit that they're a bit shit posty. Honestly, I was kind of running out of ideas and wanted to like make a video for the daily upload challenge I'm trying to do. So that's why I made those type of videos. And he's also saying I should, if I didn't just stick to the OSU community, I'll get hella subs. And I kind of just want to address those things. So I kind of say in here, yeah, I can start doing that, just reviewing drama. And then I basically said, for a long time, I wanted to make videos talking about stuff, but didn't know what to do. But I was already playing OSU for a few years, so I just said, fuck it, let's do OSU. That's the only reason why I make OSU videos, because I just use whatever interest I had at the moment. At the end of the day, my main goal for posting OSU videos of me talking about shit is so I can get better at speaking to a camera. And one day, I want to translate that into a bigger pool and a greater niche, whatever the hell that will be for me in the future. My other niches I could do would be like self-improvement, or like how to lose weight and fix your life, because those are things I personally done. But that niche is a bit hard to get into because it's super competitive, and I'm not exactly a poster figure for it yet. And the OSU niche, on the other hand, is easy as fuck to compete in, because let's be honest, a lot of OSU players are spending all day fucking around, doing nothing, playing OSU all day, not really making anything out of their lives. And my competition in the OSU niche, as a result, is just a bunch of people that are just silly goobers not doing anything, just decaying their life away. It's really easy as fuck. Your competition are basically iron players in league, and I'm basically a master tier player. Like, it's really easy to compete with these guys and destroy them. And while the other niche I'm interested is people that are riz maxing or maximizing every minute of the day, just like me. Like, that's like the self-improvement niche. Like, these people have really got their lives together and they're making content based off that because they have also just gotten their whole shit together. And I'm basically just going to do my best, maximize attention in OSU space, while also doing a content strategy I love, talking to camera about shit. And I know some people think that OSU niche sucks ass for this type of long form content because most OSU players are young and their attention spans are fucked from short form media and playing DT jump every day. But I don't really give a fuck. I don't want to sell my soul to the devil and make YouTube shorts on Rabbit Hole and spend hours of my day glazing away to blue light like a depressed Pepe, editing every 5 seconds so I can maximize viewer attention. And I'm just going to be me and real and edit videos in a way where it's slightly entertaining while also just being completely authentic and not hyper edited like cancer. So that's just the gist of what I said right there. And I kind of just want to really go into that as well. So just for me to talk about it in a more free form way. So yeah, the whole reason why I started making OSU content in general is because one, it was actually so I could make more money. Like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna post my OSU clips. I'm gonna get a lot of engagement. I saw all these views that people are getting on their OSU clips. I'm gonna just make those, get that money, and that'll be chill, right? And then eventually I was like, okay, but now I kind of want to talk to a camera because I always like these videos where people just talk to the camera and just talk about shit. And I kind of was like, okay, but what do I actually talk about? And at the time, the only interest I had was like OSU. Like, I didn't have anything else going on in my life. Like, I was either playing OSU or hitting the gym and trying to lose weight. And these are the things I could do, right? But I basically said, okay, the self-improvement niche, like going to the gym, fixing your life, this niche is super saturated. It's not exactly saturated, but it's hyper competitive because the people that you compete with in the gym niche are absolute god mode, beast mode gamers. Like, these guys are maximizing every minute of their day. They've got every second of their day scheduled on Google Calendar. They're fucking hitting maxes every day in the gym, eating like 5,000 calories a day, the bulk. Like, these guys have their shit together. And the other niche, OSU niche, like, this niche is rather small, right? But it's pretty easy to compete in because all the people in the OSU niche, like, I don't want to offend you guys. Actually, no, I will fucking offend you guys. You guys, a lot of the OSU people who watch my content, like, and OSU people in general, these guys don't really do a lot in their lives. Like the OSU niche, it's very easy to do well in because the people that you're competing against, they're not exactly very passionate about making videos, or they're not really passionate in making content, like doing any actual work. Like, they're just basically fucking around, scrolling on their phone. Like, as soon as they woke up, they go on TikTok, scroll for 3 hours, go on to their next app, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, Reddit, whatever the fuck it is. They're wasting all of their time. And then they're like, oh shit, it's like 12 a.m. I gotta go fucking eat now. And then after they eat, they're like, okay, I wanna go play OSU, or I'm gonna just go fucking jack off or something. I don't know. Whatever the fuck you guys do. You guys gonna go waste your time playing OSU all day, and then you, at the same time, the back of your mind, you're like, damn, I really want to become a content creator though. I really want to make these videos. And then you have this thought in the back of your head, but you never actually execute on it. And the whole day you just spent fucking around, pushing the papers, not even doing the work. And this is why I'm able to do well compared to other people in this niche, because the people in the OSU game niche, they don't fucking do anything with their lives. It's I don't want to be talking about this from a pedestal right here, because I know it seems like I'm a bit preachy about this, because upon first glance, you probably might be thinking, okay, this KAPNOYR guy, he's out here shitting out like 2 videos sometimes a day, but like, I don't really see him actually doing all the crazy shit. I mean, I guess if you just look for my physique, I obviously look a lot skinnier if you look for my previous videos where I was fat as fuck. And obviously you could tell, okay, he's out here putting in the gym hours, eating clean, doing all that stuff. I respect that for that. But like all other shit, like he's scrolling 3 hours a day on fucking TikTok. Is he doing that? Okay, I sometimes struggle with that as well, honestly, where some days I just wake up and I'm like, dude, I don't want to fucking get out of bed. And I hopped on YouTube Shorts and I scroll, but that's only really for 10 minutes or so. Like, some of you guys out here fucking doing it for 30 hours straight or something. Like, me personally, it's not that huge as it used to be. Like, it used to actually be like 2 hours a fucking day. Like, I've gotten to a point where I'm not wasting as much time as I used to. And I want to iterate where I didn't used to be like this. I was like 2 years ago, I was fat as fuck, right? And the reason why I'm fat as fuck is because I'm making the wrong food choices. I'm not using my time in the gym. I'm not exercising at all. And all day I'm fucking playing video games, eating shit food, and also hopping on VC with my friends, like playing whatever the fuck we're playing, like Minecraft, League of Legends. I don't give a fuck, right? So we're just doing all of that all day, and I'm not doing anything in my life. And eventually one day I was kind of just like, dude, it was actually because like I wanted to like get into the marching band in my college, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get into this, but I fucking failed it because I was fat as fuck. Obviously, I can't do the physical activity required to fucking march around playing instruments, tooting on my fucking mellophone and shit, right? I can't do that shit, and I'm fat as fuck, 300 pounds. So I was like, okay, I gotta change my life around, bro. I can't be fat as fuck my whole life. So I went to the gym and started fucking doing all the crazy shit. I still have my other bad habits, playing video games all day, staying up all night, not doing shit. But at least I was going to the gym, right? So that was a good thing. And then eventually I started like fixing up my life even more. I was like, okay, I kind of want to make some more money though, but let's go like make some YouTube videos on the KAPNOYR, post some clips. And I had the good intentions. But of course it was an extremely slow start because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But at the same time, I'm also out here wasting my fucking time in the nighttime. I'm out here going on VC with my friends 5 hours at a time. We're fucking playing some random ass shit. And of course, those moments are extremely fun, right? You hop on VC with your friends and you're doing some fun shit. Like those moments are fun. Like I don't want to throw any shade on those, but when you do those for a prolonged period of time and you're not spending that time productively trying to get your life in order, like after a year, like nothing has changed. Your life is still the same. It's still shit. And I'm kind of just like thinking, dude, I don't want to live like this anymore. I'm out here still like maybe I'm getting a little bit more muscular. I'm losing a bit more fat, but I'm still out here not really being anybody. Like if you've like tell anybody, hey, do you know who KAPNOYR is? They're gonna be like, who the fuck is that? And probably it is still right now, but at least a bit more people probably know about that. So I'm becoming a bit more well known within the OC community and just in the world in general. And if I'm out here fucking around all day and I'm not doing anything every year and nothing's happening, I'm just gonna die a nobody. And I don't really want to have that meaningless existence where I'm out here like, of course I'm having fun with my friends here and there. Like it's fine to have fun with your friends, but I just don't think it should be like something you do every day. Like you should probably maybe do it like every week or so. Like that's probably a lot better, like every so often. But every day, it just takes so much of your time and you're not really out here doing anything productive with your life. So at that time, I was like, okay, I want to do something productive in my life. And I started posting YouTube videos and I was like, yeah, I kind of want to get some clout through that because I think I can make some money through this. And I'm kind of just what I'm doing right now. And so far, now fast forward to today, we're doing a little better. We're not really having those bad habits like spending all the time like hopping on Lethal Company for friends at fucking 5 a.m. in the morning. And you're like, all right, let's go collect all the scrap metal and shit. No. That's such a fucking stupid, like, obviously that's fine to do like every so often, but every fucking day you're just wasting your time, dude. Going sideways from that topic to me just like actually making the content, like now how it is right now, like I'm still going to the gym, still like making videos and shit, still doing all the bunch of like money making works, and I'm out here doing all this shit, right? And some of you guys are probably asking, okay, why the fuck are you even making these videos to like even talk to a camera? This is like such a bad niche. You're gonna be talking into OSU game you're gonna be talking to OSU game niche, and you're gonna be talking to the camera, making these long form content videos where you're yapping to a camera. And of course, there's some people that actually like this, but for the majority of the OSU players who watch this type of content, they're gonna click off after like a minute because they'll be like, oh my god, look at a Skibbity toilet shirt. I gotta watch that. And they're gonna click off, and my viewer retention is gonna get fucked, right? Because like if I look at my viewer retention on my videos, like people only watch for like 1 to 2 minutes at a time, and maybe that's the fault because I'm a bad speaker, or perhaps my videos are made bad. But I also feel like another factor is that this is just a bad niche to like talk to, because I'm catering to an audience that's extremely young and is used to watching these 20-second shorts that are hyper edited like cancer, and then their attention spans are just fucked, and they don't even remember what the fuck they watched like 5 minutes ago. Like these motherfuckers are actually brainwashed to the extreme watching Skibbity Toilet. Like no hate to Skibbity Toilet, that shit's a cinematic masterpiece. But some of these motherfuckers go on TikTok after they wake up, go scroll for like 3 fucking hours, and they don't even know what the fuck they did. 3 hours is wasted. 3 hours of their life they just wasted that they're never ever gonna get back. And they just fucking wasted it on some brain rot that they'll never remember ever again. Like, I don't want to go down that path. Like, it's fucking disgusting. And so I'm out here just making this long form content because I also just really like talking to a camera like this. Like this type of content, I used to make this hyper edited videos like on my other channel, Re-Unpack, where I was like doing these 5-second edits like here and there. Okay, I gotta do this, that. And it was basically like gaming footage of me and my friends, and I was just making these hyper edited clips. So I've been there where I've been fucking editing like 10 hours at a time, and I'm like, dude, I gotta like hyper edit this shit. Oh my god. But it's kind of depressing when you're kind of just looking at the screen for 10 hours at a time, sitting your ass down, not really doing anything. I'm still fat as fuck, and I was burning like 0 calories per day, and I was like, yeah, what the fuck am I doing? Like at a point, like when the video's done, it feels great, and I'm watching it back and I'm like, okay, that's a pretty fun video, that was pretty fire. But then when I upload onto YouTube, it gets like fucking 50 views because I didn't know how to cater to a specific audience. And I'm out here like, I'm like, yeah, I just wasted 10 hours of my life, but that's completely fine. I'm gonna go play video games with my friends now. Like, that's my way to like put on a band-aid on that wound. But that wound is an ever-flowing bleed. And if I just put like a really small bandage like that just to play some video games, it's not gonna really do anything. And I'm out here neglecting that big-ass bandage to put on my fucking big-ass bleed, like by fixing my life. That's why I'm not out here like making these hyper edited videos that like some people out here are doing on the OSU game category, because I also just don't want to contribute to the people with the fucked up attention spans. And there's also the other type of content where people are out here making YouTube shorts of like fucking rabbit hole and all the fucked up shit. Like, I already made a video on that like before, like my thoughts about that. But basically, I don't really want to do it because I say in my rant here in my Discord server where I basically say, I don't want to make the YouTube shorts on rabbit hole because it's basically me selling my soul to the devil, because I will be out here contributing to showing pornography to be much more easily accessible to kids who scroll through YouTube shorts, watching Skibbity Toilet, and then now they see rabbit hole Miku doing some fucking pole dancing and shit, shoving her ass all over the place. Like, I don't want to be contributing to that. Of course, you could probably make some money with that, and that's completely fine, right? The motherfuckers who want to do it for the money and they have no morals, then okay, completely fine. But at the end of the day, I feel like some of these people are going to be like, okay, I got all these subs and all these views and a bit of his money, but like, now for what? I kind of feel a little purposeless. Like, am I just going to be making these YouTube shorts of me playing Osu and fucking around to the Miku rabbit hole? I'm going to be forever chasing the new trend. Like, it just sounds like a soulless existence to me. Like, of course the rewards are probably great, but at what cost? You're going to be out here chasing the trends like they're fucking tornadoes that run away from you at 100 miles per hour. And you're just in a car that's 50 miles per hour. And you're just like, what the fuck are you even doing at that point? It's just a soulless existence. But again, I don't want to be out here on a pedestal announcing to everyone, preaching to everyone like, hey, all this fucking NSFW shit is bad. Like, obviously, I'm not a saint, okay? I've done some bad shit in my life too. And I've never really told this story or this experience ever before in any history of internet of me talking to a camera. And I really thought about if I should talk about this in this video, like even include it, because it's kind of controversial and it might get me into some trouble if I talk about it. But I feel like it's better for me to be completely blunt and to really support my argument for why I'm even the Osu Yapper in the first place. But I basically, like a couple months ago, I hopped off from Discord for a bit. I kind of hopped off from like making YouTube videos in general to work with my friend. I'm going to conceal his identity for the sake of his own privacy. For my privacy, obviously, I don't care. I'm just going to be like, okay, this is what I did. But basically, me and my friend, we worked on an AI startup, but the business model of this AI startup was that we were going to host a Discord server, have a Discord bot. Essentially, you would join the Discord server and use our Discord bot. And what you could do is that you can generate anime hentai. So AI generated hentai, and you would basically use the bot. You would have some credits. It would be like a subscription based model for us to gain some money. And if you guys were curious how much money I made from it, it wasn't that much. Like, we did not profit at all, honestly, at the end of the day. Like, if we included like electricity fees and shit. So in terms of revenue, maybe like a few $100s, but it wasn't a lot, okay? So I was kind of just doing that, and it did get to a point where in our server, we had like 3,000 members, and our marketing tactic, if anybody's out here wanting to know, like if they want to do that too, if you want to get into that niche. But the marketing tactic is that we would post the results of other people's creations, the AI generated hentai, and post it onto Reddit subreddits within each character's niche. So if you want to like Yuki Asuna from Sword Art Online, you generated hentai of that, we would go to the NSFW subreddit of that and post other people's creations, because we would eventually start using our members' creations to use social media posts on Reddit so we can funnel more people into our server and so that we can make more money. But at first, it was just me and my friend just really working on this shit. It was a pretty cool thing, but we eventually shut it down because one, we might got into some legal trouble if it got big enough. Where the people that are responsible for these anime characters, because these are specific anime characters from copyrighted shows. If we're out here generating this shit, it's gonna probably run into some legal problems, and also in terms of payment processors, it will be quite difficult because we were using Stripe at the time, but Stripe does not allow this type of obscene content to be made. And another reason why we shut it down is because we kind of realized, like, moral wise, we're kind of out here catering to the porn addicted people out here trying to spend hours a day fapping away to their fucking AI generated hentai, and these motherfuckers actually have like no life. Like, there's some people in our server, in our service, using that shit for hours at a time, and they will just be doing whatever the fuck, edging, rizmaxing the whole fucking time, jacking it to their like multiple characters at a time. And sometimes with this AI generated hentai, like the AI, like the technology for AI is still a little fucked up. Like, there's a thing called prompt engineering where you have to be really specific with what type of keywords you want to include in the prompt. But a lot of people fuck it up at first because it's hard to do, and eventually you get like better at it as you do it more. But a lot of people will fuck it up, and it would result in these super cursed looking images. Like, if you guys have ever seen like cursed horror images like of AI, look up something called, I'm just gonna post an image onto this like recording right here. Like, if you want to look at like some horror fucked up shit, but I forgot what the name of it is. But AI can create some fucked up shit, like in terms of image and music. All right, but now I'm gonna play an example of a horrifying AI song that I made of 11 Labs accidentally when I try to mix my friend's voice. So skip if you don't want to hear this. 3, 2, 1. You have been warned. Like, it can make some fucked up shit. But me and my friend, we basically shut it down because of those reasons. We might get in some copyright trouble, and because morally it was just kind of wrong. Like, we kind of just realized, like, what the fuck are we even doing? And we kind of just shut it down. And I kind of just want to talk about that experience right there because it doesn't, I just want to say that I'm not in any way an angel or a saint. I've also touched into the category of, okay, money is of more of a priority than us contributing to other people's porn addictions. Because we want that money, we're extremely selfish, we want that money for ourselves, but then we want to go do all this crazy shit while also contributing to people's porn addictions. So I just want to say, I'm not a saint in any matter. Like, I've probably done something even worse than like posting YouTube shorts about rabbit hole right there, and I just want to say that, and that's why I don't want to go that route, because I have these morals and principles justified for me where I don't want to go down the route of contributing to people's porn addictions, making these sussy ass fucking rabbit hole YouTube shorts and shit. Like the other YouTube shorts though, like the Peter Family Guy and all the Pepe, whatever the fuck, the brain rot, like, you're probably contributing to people that are gonna get fucked up attention spans, but you might as well do it for the money since it's the meta. But morally, personally, in terms of my principles, it's not something I'm gonna do. But at the end of the day, for me to affirm why I'm even making these Osu Yapper videos is because, one, I want to get better at speaking to a camera so I can convert that into other niches, a bigger niche. And it's because Osu is just something that I've already been doing for a while, and it's something I could talk about. And two, it's because this type of content where I just talk to a camera is a bit purposeful for me. Like, just content creation in general, it's very purposeful for me. It feels good for me to do, and I don't want to be out here farming these fucked up Miku rabbit hole shits for the rest of my life, like how some other YouTube content creators are doing out here. It's just not something I want to do. If they want to do it, whatever the fuck, they can do it, okay? I don't care as long as it doesn't affect me. But if they're out here affecting other people, like that's up to them to decide. I can't stop them at the end of the day, after all. But that's kind of just what I wanted to say in this video. I know this video was really long and I kind of just ranted about a bunch of shit. And this video is just in general kind of unscripted. I'm kind of just talking to the camera, just letting out all my feelings and my thoughts, because this is a topic that's been really plaguing my mind recently. Like, I've kind of been ranting on Twitter at like 2 a.m. while I'm trying to sleep, and I'm kind of just like, dude, I don't know what the fuck I'm even doing these Osu videos for. Like, yeah, it's cool and all, right? Like, some people really like my content here and there, but at the end of the day, like, I just want to be completely authentic, and I don't want to switch up my content creation strategy where I'm out here making skibbity toilet videos, and then the next day I'm out here talking about what the fuck is going on in my life. Like, I don't know. But that's pretty much all I wanted to say in this video, and if you want to support this channel, you can subscribe to it, I guess, and join my Discord server, and I'll stream daily on Twitch. But those are my plugs. I don't even know if I need to say those, but I don't even know if anyone's out here watching to the end of this video, dude. I don't. Okay, a secret message. If you watch to the end of this video, I want you to comment hi. All right, I'll see y'all.